Shout out to Mile High Mini. You said Mini, right?
Yeah.
I won't say that wrong.
Hell yeah.
All right, we done, huh?
It's Cowboy the Wild Boy checking the in. You watching Mile High Mini.
Mile High Mini up. Yeah, that's what's going on.
Mile High Mini, man. I know it's going down.
Damn, yo,
Tell
shout out
what it
Mile
is.
Bro.
Mile High Minute, man. Like I told y'all, man, tap in. Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. Today we got a very special guest. First person from New Orleans to ever be on Mile High Minute, Nolazine TV, man. What's going on?
Man, I'm just chilling, working.
What brought you to Denver?
To just tap in with the artist and you.
Hell yeah, that's love, that's love. So growing up, what were you into, you know, before music and stuff like that? Were you playing sports? Were you know, or was it always music?
I dabbled in sports. And I was doing all kind of other shit that I was doing shit that rappers was talking about.
Okay. Fair enough.
I just don't. It just when I caught a charge, I just never did that again.
That's smart. That's smart. So
Well, I promised my mama.
Yeah.
I told her, like she knew what I was doing. She didn't care.
Right.
Like, see, I had a different type of mom. Like, she's still hustling. Like my mama, I told her if I ever get caught, I quit.
Okay.
She's like, real. Like right now, it's funny because my mom don't know what I do. She just know I do something legal.
Fair enough.
It's funny. Yeah, she just know I do something legal.
Fair enough.
In fact, she don't even have a Nolazine chain.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't even have a Nolazine chain.
So you bought it for your mom?
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. I need to get a Mile High Mini chain, man.
Yeah, I ain't got a chain.
I was looking at some of your earlier, you know, you posted some earlier photos and stuff like that with some real
Big celebrities.
Big celebrities like Bobby Shmurda, Cardi B, to name a few. What were you doing before the interviews? You were throwing shows and stuff?
Yeah, I was doing concerts.
Okay.
And I became like a big promoter fast.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it. It just was happening.
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope. And then when did you...
Cause I just want to speak on it. It's kind of funny because like I was in Houston last weekend, like the promoter,
Yeah.
that promoter, like he was trying to charge us some money to get in, like 10 minutes for the club closed. I'm like, man, don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. He trying to fuck me up.
Yeah.
So he caught me drunk. So I started fuss like, man, you a bum. You ain't even the boss. Nigga like, man, like I ain't the boss. I'm like, bro, I used to be a promoter. The boss ain't gonna never be collecting money at the door. Cause everybody know the boss. Cause that mean he gotta let everybody for free. You ain't the boss. He feeling play. I mess with him. But the funny part is, while he talking crazy, I'm like, man, I'm Nola Plug. He like, hey, but then Jay Prince Jr. walked outside, gave me a dab. He like, oh, he must be somebody.
Yeah.
I said, that's funny.
No, for real. That's
like
real.
just being on like just that promoting shit. That's funny.
Were you ever wanting to be a rapper, or was it always on some promoting shit?
I never want to be a rapper.
Do you kind of like being behind the scenes, or would you even consider
I've
yourself
been behind the scenes before I even realized. Like I've been around rappers
Yeah.
my whole life, and never thought I'd be doing this.
Right.
Ever.
Okay.
Like
That's
never.
real. That's real. All right. Well, how did you get into doing interviews and whatnot?
When I asked Shawn, we was at the Saints and Philly playoff games.
Oh, okay.
And I was trying to actually bet him because he talked so much shit, but he didn't
Oh,
want to bet.
man,
He had his
he gonna
mask
bet on
on.
the Eagles,
He had
man.
his mask on. Oh, yeah, I got the videos.
Oh, yeah.
I got videos of him running all kind of shit out there. But he told me like, you know, about the whole media thing worked. Like I didn't know I could get paid for interviews and stuff.
Right.
Once he told me that, and like I also just and like for us New Orleans, we didn't have too many like people actually had media platforms. Like we had older media platforms, but they really wasn't socially heavily like on social media. Like they were over 10 years old, so they didn't really know how to be a real blog. Like they still was trying to be more of a magazine online.
Okay.
So so I was just like, you know, I just learned, you know, and so what I did was, but I followed like 100 blogs, and I just followed what they did, and I just found my niche.
Mm-hmm.
And so my niche out of every blog is I'ma drop articles consistently, like nobody else gonna be able to like compete with me dropping articles and like interviews.
Right.
Like my goal is to drop interviews every day.
No, yeah, that's real. I mean.
But like right now, I got 100 interviews. Like on my terabyte.
Yeah.
From like different cities. So I'm just driving with different cities.
No, that's real. A couple things I want to speak on. I know a bunch of there's obviously a bunch of well-known artists from New Orleans or just Louisiana in general. You know,
Right.
You got the Hot Boys.
Well, the thing is with New
Wayne.
Orleans and Louisiana, it's totally different. Like New Orleans, you would never hear nobody from New Orleans say, I'm from Louisiana. We don't claim Louisiana.
Right. Okay.
It's just an island, New Orleans.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, but it kind of hurted us too.
Okay.
Cause it's like you know, like now Baton Rouge popping, they don't really embrace New Orleans artists.
Yeah, there's
like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you ain't gonna really see Young Boy try to go too hard to try to go get like a New Orleans artist.
Right.
Even though his manager's from New Orleans.
Huh.
But like, you know, you not gonna find too many, like, you know, like they be like everybody in Louisiana actually respect like New Orleans, like the culture and like the past with Cash Money No Limit. But like, as far as the newest artists, they just feel like they ain't gotta really fuck with them.
Fair enough.
But like, but it's kind of like New Orleans artists' fault too. Like, man, fuck that, I'm from New Orleans, I ain't from Louisiana. Like, honestly, I had that problem. Like the first person I ever met from Louisiana was Boosie. I never, like knowing New Orleans, that man tell like, man, we not fucking with no Baton Rouge. Right. Like this was like when I was younger.
Yeah.
But like when it be like Boosie was the first person to really break that mold in New Orleans. Like, man, all right, we fucking with him. No, he the only person that coming out there like it's funny because I actually know Boosie. Like when he come out, he come like dude to call me, come hang with me. That's real. But actually, it's funny because I actually helped Boosie do his own show, like do his own after party.
That's dope. That's dope. What I wanted to bring up though is. Obviously, you got a bunch of dope artists from Louisiana as a whole. Outside
outside looking in.
I know people are like, okay, there's New Orleans, there's Baton Rouge.
There's Lafayette.
Yeah. But I honestly don't know 100% which city these artists are from, but I know they're from Louisiana. So, you know, you got
outside
Lil
looking
Wayne's, Boosie, you know what I'm saying?
Lil Boosie, okay.
Yeah. You got Master P, obviously, you know what I'm saying? A lot of
you know, Cash Money No Limit is New Orleans. Yeah. Boosie, Kevin Gates, Young Boy, Baton Rouge.
Okay. So what was it like for you watching all these, you know, major artists come up out of New Orleans?
The crazy part is from New Orleans, like to the outside looking in, they don't even know like Cash Money and like No Limit wasn't even the biggest label at that time. It was called Big Boy Records. He had all the artists, but he was about to go to jail. He actually sold a lot of them. He had Mystical. He actually sold Mystical to Master P and all them. He had like all the biggest artists. Like, he had everybody. Like Big Boy Records. Like if you actually go listen to like early BG, and that boy be like, fucking Big Boy can't fuck with us because Cash Money is the shit. Like they was throwing shots at each other. Like they had real beef songs.
Oh, okay.
But like the funny part is I just heard that UNLV actually said that, you know, the song about Mystical. But it wasn't really real. It was just like there was some industry shit. But like I thought it was real beef from New Orleans. Like when you beef in New Orleans, you got to see each other.
No, for real.
So that's kind of funny.
It's small.
Yeah, it's small.
Yeah. But okay, so obviously y'all got a bunch of popping artists and stuff.
We don't have an artist that's that the industry messing with all the way yet. Like we have a Nino Calvin, but he have a back, and you know he got Birdman.
Yeah. See, from my perspective though, we in Colorado, like. You know
people don't even talk about that. They don't talk about that out here.
Yeah. So I'm seeing, we watching New Orleans, we watching Louisiana. Damn, motherfuckers is really popping out there. But you said
to the outside, Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge is winning. They got the Mr. Canes, they got the Freddos, they got like a lot of artists that has following it. Like that's what like all the Baton Rouge artists have more following than New Orleans artists. Like Nino Calvin, probably the only artist, or maybe like. They probably have like 3 more, but he probably the only artist got like 100,000 followers, and like that's not a lot for a rapper.
Right.
Like if you move to Atlanta, like you don't even know the rapper got 200K. Like who you is?
Facts. No,
like I went to Atlanta, I met like like they had this rapper pull up at the hotel. He had like a Lamborghini truck, like a G-Wagon and like an Escalade painted the same color. I'm like, well, who are you? He's like, man, I'm an upcoming rapper. I'm like, an upcoming rapper? Like, you made it already.
Nah, for real, yeah.
So, yeah.
But what I wanted to say, though, you said that there weren't really too many blogs coming out of Louisiana, right?
The crazy part is I don't know too many blogs. Like, I like New Orleans, we just started having a lot of blogs.
Yeah.
Like, the main blog that I knew before me in Louisiana was like 2 blogs. They had one from New Orleans, but he only promotes New Orleans artists and like New Orleans culture. It's called Neutral Grounds. And they have like this other blog. Nobody know where the hell he from, but it's called like Louisiana Tea.
Okay.
But like that was the blogs that was before me.
Okay. Because I'm wondering if you seen like a void, you know what I'm saying, that need to be filled, because obviously y'all got the artists and stuff like that. Are you sitting there like, yo, obviously, you know, watching what Shawn's doing on the blogs, you're like, damn, motherfuckers really need to put
Well, Shawn company actually helped my company because he actually tell you where the artist's from.
Yeah.
Other blogs really don't do that.
Right, okay.
But like him telling me where the artist was from, it would help me tap into him.
Okay.
So it was like a little bit more easier. Like other blogs, like at first when I first started, it was just all over the place.
Yeah.
Like everybody was trying to find their niche.
Right. And that's important. I feel like you can start blogging, but you really got to have a niche.
Yeah, you have a niche with anything in a business. If you want to sell clothes, you got to have a marketing niche. You have to have a niche with anything you do in life.
No, facts. So, what's some adversity you faced growing up that's kind of motivated you, pushed you to become the man you are today and keep going in business?
Shit, just regular. It's regular, just trials and tribulations, you know.
Yeah.
It ain't really nothing I really could think of to just say.
Yeah. Okay. What's, the future moves? What do you got planned? What you got coming up next?
Trying to become an underground media powerhouse. Like, I'm trying to do what Double XL and Hip Hop Weekly did.
Okay.
Just like local artists gonna be like, oh, you trying to do what Say Cheese do, but you ever like Say Cheese don't write articles.
Right.
Say Cheese don't even have a website.
Right.
So it's like,
You got a website, I seen that. Yeah.
If he do? Oh yeah, I got a website.
Yeah,
I got everything.
Yeah,
I got a podcast.
I haven't seen
like you can search my podcast, everything. I have everything you can actually possibly think of.
That's dope.
Like you can type me on Spotify, everything.
You working?
But like my thing is, I'm trying to like create like a media powerhouse. So I plan on like just connecting with like media outlets in like every city and just everything. And trying to like take over. Like I want to be able to hit them buttons independently.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not looking for the partner with YouTube or Refold or none of that. Like
Right.
I could do that shit on my own.
Okay. Now that you bring that up, what's the importance of traveling? Obviously, you here in Denver. You were just in Texas. You say you going to Atlanta,
Right.
LA, all these different
But
places.
the importance of traveling is actually building relationships too.
Right.
Like your relationships, like it's a saying, you got to make your on the network. I'm like you're fucking on the network.
Yeah.
So if you just like building relationships, getting these contacts, people actually pay for your database.
No, facts.
And you just gotta go get it.
No, that's real, man. Okay. Where can the people find you on social media and all that?
Man, I got like a lot of pages.
Yeah.
And the main company is Nolazine TV, and I'm actually working on my second blog that I don't tell too many people about.
Okay.
That I don't even put my name on. It's called Good Criticism. I actually brought the name. I'm like, damn, it's available. So I'm gonna create this a blog in the clothing line. So Good Criticism. Also, Nola Plug, NOLA_plug. That's the first page I ever created.
Okay.
And like Darren Ogden is just the brand page. It just you ain't gonna post nothing crazy or none of that stuff. You go see pictures of me.
That's real. Couple more questions before we finish out. One, earlier when you doing my interview, you brought up that you're not big on promoting beefs and deaths and stuff like that. Why?
Cause I'm really like in New Orleans. I'm really like tied into the streets. So like the people that around me wouldn't even like accept that. They'd be like, man, what you on? What you doing that for? Like, you don't even like that ain't me in real life.
Right.
Like I'm the person in New Orleans. If like somebody beefing, I'll go have a one-on-one conversation with that artist. Like I don't put all that on social media. I'll be like, man, you tripping right now.
Right.
You did that wrong.
Yeah,
I'm the person I go tell him.
That's real.
Like like any problem I got with anybody in New Orleans, I'm gonna go have a conversation with them. Not on the internet. Not gonna call you with face-to-face conversation.
That's real. Okay. So, do you feel like it's important to push out like good energy and be able to like?
Well, I think you should push out good energy, and like with anything you do, cause like it be like just having good karma, just bring back better karma,
Right.
and just like for us, any business, rappers, like you don't want to burn no bridges,
Right.
cause you gonna need a lot of them bridges. Like you don't know what could happen. Like guess what? You could be like right now. Like this is one message to like the big artists who like get verified to think they winning. Like
Right.
you can have a one-hit wonder and need all the media platforms that you shitted on in the future. Cause you're gonna need them to post you, you're gonna need them to interview you again if the label stop fucking with you. So why would you ruin your relationship with the people that you might need? Like that's what you don't know if the label might drop you and you might have to become independent like a money man. Like I'm telling you, if that's one thing that I can respect about Money Man. He always build relationships with media platforms. He like all right, but I learned something.
No, that's real. I mean, cause like you said, a lot of artists will burn those bridges, and then all of a sudden I'm posting them and stuff, and you'll notice like. They're not as like popping as.
I'd be happy when the artists bring their bridge with me. Like if their money no good
save
no more.
Save you some money, save you some time.
I put them on a restrict. They can't even talk to me. Like
really.
like shit. I'm nervous sending artists their money back. if that's the first question I ask when they be asking crazy questions.
Yeah.
Man, it was a bro. Hey bro, what you want, a refund?
Yeah,
If you want your money back, but like once I send you a refund, I'll never post you.
Right.
Ever.
That's
like,
real.
you know, you dead.
Yeah, no, that's real. So obviously you're seeing a lot of different blogs moving differently as far as posting like beefs and different things like that.
But they were actually made off of doing that. Like,
Yeah.
Say Cheese was actually made off of controversy.
Yeah, do you
You know, like, you know, they're going to have people like that.
Right.
That's like, all right, there's Oprah.
Yeah.
There's Wendy Williams.
Right, yeah.
Wendy Williams made it off of controversy.
Right.
Oprah made it off of being genuine and making people fall in love with her.
No, that's real. So you think you can definitely make it in the
Off-
blogging game without having to...
Hell yeah.
I fuck with
Off the
that.
relationships.
Yeah, that's
Relationships. You just got to travel more.
real. No, that's real.
Like, you know, like, other people do that because they see other people win with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's only going to last so long, and it also can become, like, dangerous for you.
Right. Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, you know, like, I laugh at people. Like, the crazy part is, I be asking people, like, all right, you go post New Orleans beef and see if you can go down there.
No, yeah, that's real.
See how long you make it down there, because New Orleans ain't big. And they going to know your face if you posting them.
Right. That's real.
So it's like, you know, like, I don't encourage nobody to post anybody beef.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Like, I don't even encourage rappers to talk about their beef on the internet.
Right. Okay.
But, you know, everybody do what they want to do.
No, that's facts. It's promotion.
Like, what happens in the streets, made for the streets.
So there's a difference between
Yeah.
the streets and
Now,
the
if you troll to somebody for marketing wise, I'm not knocking that. You know, obviously y'all had a conversation with each other. You know, we about to do this for the internet. That's cool. But when y'all like shooting at each other and people getting killed, then y'all still going in there talking about that.
Yeah. It's kind of
Like, it make me look at like I would look at you like you lame.
Okay, that's real.
I'm gonna look at you like I would never do no business with you. Like, you already a weirdo to me.
Yeah, that's real. Okay. Who are some of the bigger interviews you've done and favorite interviews that you've done?
Well, the biggest interview I did was NBA Michi, man. Shout out Michi. Still hit me up every day. He did like, you know, in 2 weeks he did like 115K views. That was the biggest one I did.
Yeah.
Like, far as name wise, you know, I did the Boobie Blacks. Trader Troop. Did with the real Rick Ross.
Oh,
Teefy
yeah.
Bait, the guy who beat up Safari and Beanie Siegel for Meek Mill. But he actually Meek Mill cousin. Shout out, matter of fact, free Teefy Bait. That's my boy. And I can't think, like, I've been doing so many interviews. It's like crazy.
Yeah. Okay. And earlier you brought up that you like messing with independent artists.
Yeah, mainly. But I don't. Because, like, also, but your blog can actually get deleted for, like, copyright infringement dealing with them bigger artists.
Right.
I like to catch artists early. Like, I like to interview artists early.
Yeah.
Like, before they make it.
That's real. Why do you think it's important? And I mean, would you still consider doing like interviews with bigger artists and stuff
Yeah,
like
if we
that?
have a genuine
Why do you
relationship.
prefer like the independent
If we have a
artists,
genuine relationship,
Okay.
I want people to grow like me.
Real.
I'm not like my whole company made off of genuine growth. Like, you know, I didn't never post stuff for clout. I don't go post none of that. Like, the only thing I post about an artist is some funny shit happening, like it be like Rod Wave falling through the stage or some shit.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't post, you know, Rod Wave getting shot at or nothing like that.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't even post like if something happened to no rapper.
Right. Okay. That's real.
Like you know, basically, I don't post nothing that I don't want nobody to post about. It will post about me.
Facts.
But like when you post that about me, anything negative about me, I just cut you off.
Oh, that's real.
Man, shout out to My High Mini. You said Mini, right?
Yeah.
I won't say that wrong.
Oh, yeah. That's
All
real.
right, we done, huh?
Yeah, make sure y'all go follow Nolazine TV on everything. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that. Links will be in the description. Make sure y'all hit that like button, comment down below who you want to see next on the Mile High Minute. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button to stay notified when all the latest news drop. Hey man, this has been a legendary interview. I appreciate you.
Oh man, I appreciate you too. Thank you.
No problem.